Hey everybody, I'm back with continuing my King Arthur run. Kinda missed an upload Friday and Monday. This weekend going into it was really busy. But, it was nice being able to focus on taking care of that stuff, getting it out of the way, so able to get back into playing this awesome game. As I'm looking around here, seems like Horn of the Dauntless is the only side mission I have left, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. And kicking out Ector, bringing in Dagonet. I'm gonna keep the sort of main three, Landvol and Balin, Mordred. They've been working pretty well together so far, so gonna go and stick with them. Let me make sure I got potions on them. Yep, forgot to equip one. Yeah. This is going to be a lost mission. Let's just get into it. Alright, as we start this mission, we can see it's a pretty big map. We got a lot of fights. There's probably going to be a couple unmarked ones too. Minimum of 5, so we're probably looking at like 6 or 7. So, this may be a little bit of a long one. Okay, so we got our first fight here, and it starts off pretty mild, but it looks like it'll get hectic pretty quick. There's lots of enemy spawns coming in all around the map, especially these 4 right here. So we kind of want to deal with these guys as quickly as possible. So, Desecrated Ground looks good, but it won't do any initial damage. For some reason, this counts as like poison damage, so the Lost are immune to it. The recurring damage as they move through it will damage them for some reason, but it's just not the initial. I'm not really sure why it works that way. But I want to focus on killing as many of these guys as quickly as possible before the enemies spawn. So I'm just going to focus on dishing out some damage here. Okay, it does give me a turn. They're 100% going to spawn on the next turn, so as many of these guys as I can kill this turn, the better. Okay. Can I... Not quite a kill, but I do want to move him farther away from the spawning enemy, so let's do that. That's fine. Then we can do that. Let's go ahead and defensive stance. And I think that's it. Alright, yeah. And another group of enemies. They're probably going to spawn next turn, too. So, not much time here. Let's do another Stigma. We want to focus on quantity here, not... This guy looks scarier, but he's really not much tougher than the Lost Skirmisher, so... All about quantity here. We want to prevent ourselves from getting overwhelmed. Okay, that's one. No great lineups for Earthshaker here. Maybe next turn. Let's go ahead and slow you. Just do that. We'll eat the hit, so we can do that. And then we're actually going to move back over this way. Move you forward. I think that looks alright. Okay, not bad. We do have a better Earthshaker now. Definitely drink that potion. Yeah, I think that looks alright. They have so many freaking crossbow dudes up. Landwell's taking a little bit of a beating, but I mean, there's only so much I can do. There's so many enemies. Definitely drink a potion. I mean, it's something at least. Start whittling down their ranged. Nothing's gonna res next turn. Send Bowen after this crossbow. Because Mordred's fine, he can tank those two. No problem. Even manages to kill one. Let's just eat the back. Let's keep him with his back turned. He may draw in attacks because they'll see the backstab, or they may go for Landwell because they see just how much less health and armor he has. It's tough to say at the moment, so it's kind of a coin flip. Yeah, they still went for Landwell. Alright, we can do this. And is there a way to kill this guy on this turn? There is. Now we just need Balin to finish off this guy, which, yeah, cool. Alright, that almost had a bunch of them res. That would have been very, very bad. Alright, that was a little messy. Not a whole lot we could do when you're just completely surrounded, but I mean, only one person ended up getting low on HP, used 2 potions. Again, not great, but as long as we don't have much more of that, we should come out of this mission just fine. Alright, so the next battle looks a little bit easier. They're all coming from one direction. All melee except for 2 crossbows. That's not bad. But we have one super tanky guy in the back, Sir Bane. Well, let's try and get rid of their ranged units as much as possible from the get-go. Desecrated Ground won't damage them, but it does slow them still. There's a weird interaction. If they take damage while moving, it just kind of shorts their movement. It's an AI thing, even though I don't have the upgrade to slow them yet with Desecrated Ground. You'll kind of see what I mean on their turn. I definitely want to kill this crossbow guy like as soon as possible, so we're just going to do that. And we'll just kind of deal with them as they come at us. Let's go ahead and use heal. Might as well, I mean, what other time are we going to use it? Okay, so you kind of saw it there. These 3 enemies here, they took one step and then stopped because they took the damage from the Desecrated Ground. There's no initial damage, but the lingering damage does work on them. Just knock you over. Let's move to here. I can get a triple Earthshaker. I just need to step up 1. Love it. That's defensive stance. set some traps when in Overwatch. That should be fine. I'll eat the opportunity attack here, because it lets us get the one shot. It's fine. Definitely gonna Blood Hex this guy, because he does a lot of damage. Knock him away one even. Alright, cool. Double kill for Landville. And... let's actually pull him back. Let's pull him back. This Squire's probably gonna res. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do about it. He's gonna res. Let's just make sure Bowen is farther away. This guy's so much health. I'm just gonna use Landwall to start clearing out these bodies, because they will res before we kill this guy 100%. Okay. Well, definitely need to get Mordred out of that AoE. So let's do this so he only takes one opportunity attack. Move him up here, pop this body, down this guy, and then we'll pull back just completely. Same with Landville. I'm going to hold off on using a potion because I'm hoping I can find a campfire. So we're just going to be a little more safe with him. He does get his defensive stance back next turn. And that explosion did way more damage than I thought it was going to do. One-shotted his own ally. That's actually kind of crazy. But we can definitely burn this guy down this turn for sure, since there's only one of them. Alright, yeah, I knew it was going to hurt much more than I thought it would, so pro tip, do not stand in that. Alright, I forgot about this guy. I think this is a duel here. Sure, who do we want to fight him? Honestly, I think I may try out Dagonet. If we can use the desecrated ground thing to our advantage to kind of bug with his movement, then I think we'll actually be pretty good. Alternating between slowing hex and desecrated ground, let's see how that works. Okay. Didn't really bug him up as much as I was hoping, but we're still doing crazy amounts of damage to him, and we have him slowed. I don't think he'll still reach us. Yeah. Easy. Just does so much damage, two-shots him. Fucking like 5th goddamn try. Alright. This is a lot of enemies. And they have reinforcements. And it's all revenants and crossbows. This is like the lost fight from hell. Because revenants do a bunch of damage. And they have a heal and a damage buff. And crossbowmen obviously are range, and range are always a pain. So this is going to be tough to come out of this without anyone getting really messed up, and I'm already down a potion on 2 of my guys, so cool. Let's just take out the crossbow. This one's out of reach. I'm gonna move back. That looks fine. And then put down the bear traps. This guy is probably going to shoot Landville. These guys can't reach. I think 1 arrow shot is fine. Let's save defensive stance. Okay, so cleave, kill. Take down the crossbow. Revenant dead. Okay. Slow this one, I guess. Set up more traps. And hide. We got 3 crossbows moving in. Probably won't be able to shoot Landville yet. We're definitely going to end up defensive stance on our next turn, though. And there's the reinforcements. What do they get? 2 more Revenants, 2 more crossbows, and a frickin' Guardian to give everyone temporary HP. Cool. That's awesome. Just use Thunderbolt 2, so we can't finish. Oof. Alright, let's move here so we can do this. Definitely gonna defensive stance. That looks good. He can't reach. If he wants to go for Landville, that's okay. He can actually reach an attack, but we have defensive stance for that. So we should be all right there. Let's just start moving Balin over so we can start doing work on the crossbows. Actually, we want to move Mordred up to try and bait the attack into him from the Revenant. Alright. That's 1. 2. Keep that from rezzing. That's fine. Let's try and get a kill here. Cool. Move Mordred down like this. He'll get 1 shot at him from the frickin' crossbow. Screw it, let's just take the damn potion. Taking 1 on Mordred. this. Alright. Immediate threats down, but we got this cluster here moving in on us. Jeez. Yep. And plus these bodies we gotta deal with. Stealth. I don't know, move over like this. Just gonna pop that now, get it out of the way. I think that's okay. Alright, let's Earthshaker. Actually. There we go. Triple Earthshaker. Defensive stance. Finish you off. Then I think we can actually kill this guy with Balin. Yep. Get rid of you. And Landfall is safe from the crossbows because of defensive stance. Just move Mordred up. Plus he has cover. Let's just move Dagonet out of range. And we'll just stealth with Balin. Alright. Cool counterattack and dead. Whew, alright, that was rough. But came out of it alright, I think. Just really hoping I can find another campfire to get some health back. Honestly, probably I'd prefer armor. These guys have potions still to get health back if I really need to. Unfortunately, there was no campfire to be found before going into this one. I think there may be a campfire like tucked behind there, so not a lot of campfires on this map. A little rough. And it's another wave fight. We got this mini-boss here, these three guys. I'm just not much in the way of strategy on this one, other than just kill these guys before he reaches us. Okay, well, that's one down. Slow you. Put bear traps, I guess. Let's actually pull back a little bit. Sure, that works. Let's hold on to the Earthshaker. Okay, next wave is a Banshee and some zombies. The only threat there really is the Banshee and her annoying scream. Honestly, I'm just gonna start moving Balin to take care of the ads while this guy approaches us. For now, let's just keep making more space between us to keep him away from us as much as possible. Alright, so definitely gonna slow. Knock you back. Can I Earthshaker the Banshee? Let's put a stigma on her. So close. Alright, let's back it back up. we can Thunderbolt her. Finish her off. Looks like the second wave was another Banshee and 2 more zombies. I think Balin can actually... Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. And we'll just stealth. Alright, we're gonna do the one smack, eat the opportunity attack, and I'm hoping this dude's own lightning bolt thing, lightning storm, will do the 12 damage and kill him. Rush Balin up, go back into hiding, back up 1 to be safe so he doesn't get discovered. I think that looks good. It did do the 12 damage we wanted. So close to the one shot. We may be able to kill this guy though, so... Oh yeah, no, he's super dead. Nice. And then Thunderbolt. Alright, cool. Came out of that without anyone taking damage, I think. Please give me a campfire. Alright, so I did manage to find a campfire. Got armor back on Mordred and Landville, which is amazing. I did use the potion on Balin. So, we're about to go into this last fight here. Swiftness. Honestly, let's give it to Balin. He's been doing a lot of running around. So, this will help him run around a bit more. Okay, so this fight's definitely a tough one. There's, as you can see, just so many enemies, and a lot of them are shield enemies, have a good amount of health, plus they have the temporary HP from Tewelyn. And Tewelyn himself has Stone Shell, so he just is going to negate the first 3 attacks that come his way. Now, if my memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure the fight ends if we kill him. And there's a couple fights like that, so it does make it a little bit easier. We don't need to worry about destroying everything, we just need to get him. But even that is easier said than done. Just as you can see, the enemies are so dense, getting to him itself is going to be a little difficult. So I think for now, let's just throw down a Desecrated Ground in here, just to bog this up a little bit. I think we are going to have to prune through some of his ads before we can really go for him. So I'm just going to go with our usual strategy, just set this up. Let's just stealth, pull back a little. Balin's probably going to be the main person just laying into him, just because he has, with jump, he has the easiest accessibility to our boss. But for now, everyone else is just going to back up a little bit. Alright. Gotta make sure to kill them too. Tewelyn does have the Raise Dead ability still. So, definitely don't want that popping off on us. Let's do that. Do this. Just go ahead and slow you. Move back. What defensive stance with Landville? I don't feel like... I mean, again, I could down him, but it doesn't matter. Tewelyn will just raise him. So, I think that's okay. Yeah, I mean, he just has these guys camping around him. Let's drop this. We'll drink a potion with Dagonet. Down. slowly creeping around. Definitely want to get out of this square without taking too many opportunity attacks here. If we do this... Okay, cool. That lets us get out. No attack this turn, that's fine. In Mordred actually we can't get out, at least with the rest of the party. Just move to here. Okay. Creating a wall of bodies here. Honestly, let's just throw another desecrated ground down. Just keep gunking up the works. Okay. If we move to here, no. We'll make our move next turn. I don't know why this guy turned around, other than the AI is cheating. But, we're gonna move in and start getting some of our attacks in. That's fine. Nothing we can do about that. But the shield's gone, got some hits in, we're starting to make progress. Gotta deal with this guy. I think I'm gonna hit this body, because the more damage I do, the more... No. Who do I want to hit? Morge is just kind of surrounded. Let's actually do this. We'll reposition, now he's not surrounded nearly as much. They can only come at him from one direction. No chance of getting backstabbed unless only one person can flank him. Alright, let's get Balin back in here. Slowly whittling it away. Everyone else just needs to survive. Let's go ahead and drink the potion. Might as well. Yeah, that explosion ability is pretty annoying. Just gonna have to eat those. But hopefully it'll mess them up pretty good, too. If it's anything like that guy from earlier, it may even outright kill some of these people. It didn't even kill him. Wow. There we go. Dagonet got really messed up there at the end, but honestly, that's fine. I'll just switch back to Ector. Dagonet was not a great pick for this mission. I totally forgot Desecrated Ground did very minimal damage against lost targets. So, it happens. We got our backup. Alright. As you can see, Dagonet's already in the cathedral, fixing those injuries. We'll switch back to Hector. You can see here he does not start with magical armor. I just picked that up on him. Definitely, I feel like would have made a difference in helping prevent this egregious condition of his. But yeah, that was a little bit of a tough mission. Definitely one of the tougher ones in the game for sure. But I mean, only one person came out of it with any vitality damage, even if it was a lot. So overall, not bad results. That's it for this one though. And if you made it to the end, thank you. I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.